All right. Class.
Yes.
All right. All you shiny, happy faces. So I'm hoping everyone is here and excited to be here, right? Even though it's kind of cold, right? See people with like snow jackets on, and it was 43 degrees this morning when I left my house. No, wait, not 40. Wait. Oh, what? I think 43 was yesterday. Gotta take a look at mine. 39 degrees when I left my house this morning. So, that's nice. Nice and chilly, right? So, we're going to go through and do measures of dispersion. So, everything that we have been doing so far, but we basically give it a name now. So, let's go ahead, and we said this is going to be page number 27. So, 27 right there for everyone following along at home. Objective, blah, blah, blah. Range. Okay, range. The difference between the highest and the lowest data values in a data set. So to figure out the range, highest minus lowest. Say what? No, that's mid-range. That would be mid-range, and that was added together. So it's highest and lowest added together divided by 2 is the mid-range. So this one's just the range by itself. Okay? All right, so next one. Computing the range. Figure shows the price per gallon for unleaded regular gasoline over 4 selected years. Find the price range for these 4 years. All right. So according to my definition for the range, I would take the what? Highest. And then do what? Subtract the, there we go. Highest subtract the lowest. So, what do you think the highest was? Minus the lowest, which is? That's crazy, right? What are we paying right now? Like 2 weeks ago when I went to go fill up my truck, I paid $4.98. $4.98 for 21 gallons of gas. It's no bueno. Anyway, so find the range. It's top minus the bottom, which gives me 1 point. That's my range. Pretty easy, right? Example 2. Preparing to find the standard deviation, finding deviations from the mean. Find the deviations from the mean for the 4 data items here. First, calculate the mean. All right. What is mean besides your math teacher? Very good. Add all the numbers and divide by the number of numbers, right? So let's do that. So we have 1.17, 1.52, 2.79, and 208. So I'm going to the calculator. Bam. There we go. So 1.79? 97, right?
1.17.
Okay, right? Actually, before I do much here, let me change that. Plus, what was the next one?
1.52.
Plus 7, 9, thank you. Plus, like that, right? Okay. Now, how many numbers am I adding together? So on the bottom is going to be the number 4. Hit Control Enter because I want a decimal. So my mean is 1.89. All right. So the deviation is my data item minus the mean. So as I fill this box out, it is 1.17 minus 1.89. Next one, Roman, are you still with me? All right, so it's going to be 1.52 minus 1.89, 2.79 minus 1.89, and 2.08 minus 1.89. So you people right now are doing my calculations for me. All right, let's start filling in. So I'm going to change colors here, so let's go ahead. All right, so my first value, what do I get? Negative 7, 2. Okay, good. Next one is going to be 1, what?
No, just 37.
Just 37? Like that? Okay, good. Next one should be a positive, right? So we get what?
0.9.
So 0.90. And my last one. 1 what? 19, like that? All right, that's my deviation. What the deviation actually is how far away is that data point away from my average. That's what the deviation is looking for. That's what it's asking. How far is that away from the average? Computing standard deviation for a data set. See all this stuff right here? See all this right here? It's kind of a hot mess, isn't it? I don't even want to try and read all this. And come on, seriously, I do this for a living. So I'm going to skip to the next part. Just put it in the calculator. It's the same steps that we've been doing. It gives us the standard deviation. It gives us all these values that we were looking for. So, step by step in the calculator. So this is the same problem that we're doing all the way through here. Standard deviation. So that's what we're looking for. So standard deviation, I'm going to pull up the calculator, and so step by step in the calculator. Anyone recall? Where do I start at? It's almost like you're making yourself notes for this, how to put in the calculator. Where do I start? Home. Home. New documents. Yep, I know you guys are writing this down, right? New documents. List in spreadsheet. Very good. So list in spreadsheet, not on your phone, on the calculator. Jonathan. Really? Bring it up here. Bring it up here. Come on, seriously. It's a distraction. Write down your stuff. No. Put it up here. I'll put it on the charger for you. Man, seriously, how dare you? Just set it right there. No, the charging part's right there. Anyway. All right. So what are we talking about? So every time we do this, we have to label what it is we're talking about. So on the top, we are talking about gas price, right? I think so. So, yeah, so I'm going to just call it gas because I don't like typing a whole bunch of stuff. And start entering my data points. And my first data point was 1.79. Is that what it was? 1.17. $1.52, 2.79, 2.08. Is everyone there? Did everyone write the steps to get to this point right here? Okay, because you're going to have to do this on your own here in a little bit. Let's scroll up. So, what you do is you click on the box, the next empty box right here. You don't want the cursor on it, you just are highlighting it. You're telling the calculator where you want to see the data at. So that's all you're doing. You're telling it where to see the data at. So, anyone recall, what was the step that goes next? Menu, very good. So write that down. What are we doing? Statistics. Stack calculations, and they are? One variable, very good. All right, we got this here. Give you a second while you guys write it down. There we go. And we only have one list here. We only have one list. I hit OK. And what did I name my list? So let's go gas. There's gas. All the other stuff you could just leave alone. Hit OK. All right, so we ready? So what is this thing right here? What is this symbol? Anyone recall what this symbol is? That's the mean. And what's the name of that symbol? X bar. Very good, X bar. So my mean was 1.89, very good. We did this by hand, didn't we? But you could just put in the calculator. So putting in the calculator helps you out, especially if you have a lot of data points. Now let's scroll down. Now, do you remember, what does the N represent? It's the number of items, right? Number of data points. So, let's see. And we're going through here, and it should be standard deviation. is going to be this little weird symbol here. So this is going to be my standard deviation. Yeah, it's this one right here, not this one. So standard deviation is there. My X-min, what did the X-min stand for? It's the what? Smallest number, very good. X-max, or max-X? Largest number. Median is my one in the middle number. Very good, so there's the middle number. And SSX, you don't have to worry about that. Gives you the formula too, if you need that, but we don't. So we want standard deviation, which is going to be, come on now, come on, slowly, there it is. Should be right here. Standard deviation. Yep. So I'm going to put, it's going to be 0.61. Alrighty. Oh crap, I guess I got it wrong. It's the other one. 0.71. Dang. Now you got it on recording that I messed up. It's the SX is the standard deviation on this one. This symbol right here actually means standard deviation, but I don't know what the X part of it is. So SX is standard deviation that we're looking for. So I apologize, forgive me. Every once in a while I do make mistakes and I claim it. So right there, so my standard deviation is going to be 0.707. That second 7 is going to make that a 1, 0.71. So there's my standard deviation. So let's go by symbols. Is the mean, which we said was 1.89, and then median, which is 1.8. It was 1.8, right? Okay. So another thing, min X was 1.17. Max X was 2. Was it 79? Someone help me out. 79. $2.79. We're going to deal with Q3 and Q1 later on, just not today. And my SX is my standard deviation, which is going to be 0.71. So plug it in the calculator, write down all these things that you need. That's it. Is that pretty easy there? So it is a complicated topic, and a lot of people get math degrees just trying to do this crap. Your calculator will do it for you. You just have to remember and write down the steps on how to put it in the calculator. So, that being said, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button, and support my channel. Find my merch store. Buy stuff from the merch store. They're dropping new socks later this week. All right.